Dew hangs heavy on the gate, engine purring at the line, sunlight creeping through the pines. Work begins before it is too late. Dust begins to swirl and rise, looking up at amber skies. Iron wheels across the lawn, turning soul away from home. Harvest coming soon, harvest coming soon. Load the grain and watch it go. Harvest coming soon. Shifting gears against the hill, steel against the stubborn red clay. Fuel to last us all the day, keeping focus on the dollar bill. Fence needs fixing by the creek, strong hands for a long, long week. Silage packed and stored away, sun starts fading into gray. Harvest coming soon, harvest coming soon. Load the grain and watch it go. Harvest coming soon. Coming in loud, coming in fast. Make it count, make it last. Harvest coming soon. Harvest coming soon. Load the grain and watch it go. Harvest coming
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing? We're back everywhere. What's up, Chase? What up? What up? What's up, Briar? We're everywhere again. We're live everywhere again. What up, Yud? Is that Yo DLJ? What's going on this evening? We're everywhere again. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok. You guys pick. It don't matter to me none. Sukuna sounds good. I will call you Sukuna. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. I know the game's paused right now, but we'll fix that here in a minute. We're gonna see how the old PC handles everything again. Maybe, just maybe, it'll work well. And you guys can tell me what the quality of the video sounds good. I got it right? Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I gotta check something here. I I don't just give mod away, buddy. Good try though. I'll tell you what, you stick around for a while and keep coming back and everything like that. We'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, I gotta check a couple of settings here really quick, just to be on the old safe side. You know what I mean? Just to be on the safe side. All right, all right, all right. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Okie diddly okie and whatnot. You're the first one. I mean, you were the first one. You were the second one in, actually. So, nope. I had moderators already. Like I said, takes a lot to become moderator for my channel. I'm just saying. Do I have any mods? Richard, you mean like game mods? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. All right, so we got that going. I need to get some tunes going though, for those of y'all that can hear them, which is only going to be two places. So there's that. Unfortunately, normally I don't run tunes, but I don't think anybody. Yeah, I won't be able to play music over there on TikTok because I'm also on YouTube. And I am how I'm streaming to YouTube and TikTok. That particular program, I cannot separate the music, and I don't want to get copywritten. So you just have to deal with my crappy voice and my gameplay sound. I apologize, Briar. I apologize. No, it's not on YouTube. You can only listen to music on Twitch or Kick. Sorry. I mean, I can put on 90s country, but I was thinking a different type of playlist. You know what I mean? Or like 70s rock or something like that. I don't know. We might swap back over, but I'm going to lose my mind. No, I'm kidding. I'm not really going to lose my mind. It's been a minute since I've been on the PC trying to game and everything. Everything. Why is Farm Sim playing right there? I don't like that. Not one bit. Yeah. There. I don't know what that's all about. What was that all about, bro? No wonder stuff was sounding weird. You know? No freaking wonder. All right. So let's get this going. And then let's get back into here, right? A boom. Hey. Hey. All right. We're in the middle of harvesting carrots, unrealistic like, so there's that. You guys let me know what the how the video quality is. If you can. You can hear the songs? You shouldn't be able to hear the songs. We're gonna have to pause this. Hold on. You should not be hearing anything. Pause. Hold, please. Can you still hear songs? Could you guys hear songs on YouTube? Briar, is there any way you can go over to YouTube and tell me if you hear songs when I hit play on this thing? Is there any possible way? Just like let me know when you're over there. That's fine. I just need to know if you guys are catching music on YouTube, because if so, then I guess we won't listen to music tonight. I can check it myself too, but here, I'll check it myself on YouTube as well. You shouldn't be able to hear anything. So just go over to the YouTube, you know? See what's crack-a-lack in here. You're not going to hear anything yet because I'm not playing anything. I don't hear music over on YouTube. Do you hear music now on TikTok? Okay. Well, I got my YouTube turned up or turned on. Can you hear it on YouTube though? Or you can on TikTok? Interesting. Cool. As long as you can't hear it on YouTube. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. It's a happy glitch tonight is what's happening. That's what's happening. So you guys are lucky. I should find out, Blake. I should find out tomorrow. A happy glitch in the Matrix happened. So just as long as you can't hear it on YouTube, that's all I care about. I should find out tomorrow, Blake. Unrealistic harvesting of carrots commenced. What's up, RJ? Appreciate the heart me. I appreciate that, Briar. Thank you very much. How's the video quality, by the way? Does it look good? I was messing with certain settings and stuff like that, like nothing's like too bright or wild. A lag for 5 seconds? Yeah, I'm giving it a... Oh, okay. It is good, Blake. Well, I'm trying the PC out tonight, so... I'm trying to play a game from the PC tonight, so... Or stream and game. I don't have Ray County. Really, RJ? That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I bet it's nice to run it ultra settings, isn't it? See, I'm not dropping frames or anything. But it is adjusting, so you wish you had your PC. I wish my PC would play normal. We might actually have to sacrifice having music tonight, though, to be completely honest. I might have to not be on Discord. I'm gonna close Discord. We gotta knock it back to very high to stream, though. My CPU can't handle streaming at ultra. Yeah, you'd need like a major like workstation type of deal to do that. I'm actually gonna close Discord out. Yeah, I'm getting out of Discord since I'm not running any kind of. I'm not running Discord or anything like that, so I'm not on like game chat or nothing like that. Let's see if I could do it that way. I'm actually gonna change the playlist here. I bet you the frames are gonna stay. They're looking good so far. Let me go back into the game. Oh shit. The frames dropped because I tabbed back in. I had to tab out and tab back in, so. Alright, let's see what happens when we get going here. See, it drops the frames down. Son of a bitch, man. Good thing I have this game on... I don't have this map, but I have this game on... I usually play on Xbox, so... if it comes down to it, we can switch over to the console. Are we still delayed here, or what? We're doing good now? Okay, don't make me tab out anymore. We still got delay going on, or are we good? You guys keep saying yeah, and I don't know what you're saying yeah to. We're good? Alright. Sounds good. I mean, I did add another platform too, so that could be an issue as well. What, tabbing in and tabbing out? Hopefully. I guess we'll find out, huh? We're also on a 4X map, and yeah. I feel like it's gonna look laggy, which is gonna suck, but I wanted to just play, I don't know. I wanted to try it, see what would happen. Sweet chicken chili bites, or chili chicken bites. Yeah, you said you was gonna make that tonight. How was the Alfredo last night? Was it a success? Ah, crap. You know what I gotta do? Son of a bunk. Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna do some weird stuff again. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It was fire. Chase drove from your mom's house to get some today. Nice. Perfect. Alright. I had to bring my dashboard back up. I had to bring the dashboard back up, yo. Alright. That's awesome, though. I have to like repaint this field for one little spot because when I was painting it to set stuff up way long time ago, I accidentally hit the button when I was dragging across this field. There's like one little spot that has like gravel in it. You can cook good. When I cook seafood, I have to cook enough for the whole apartment complex. What's up, Mike? Yes. Yes, it is. It's an absolute great investment. I like it, Jake. I like your little, the State Farm. That's great. So, I actually have, this is the Colossus Beet Harvester, but there's another header that I'm using from a different Beet Harvester pack. And it literally does every root crop. It doesn't matter what it is. Potatoes, anything like that. I believe you. I believe you, Blake. 1000%. It's just because you're so damn good. That's all it is. Mod for carrots? Yeah. It's a beet harvest. It's a Colossus mod. The Colossus Beet Harvester. It'll collect any root crop. Doesn't matter what it is. It is great. I'll show you the two mods I'm using for it here in a second. Let me finish the field off, and then I'll show you which mods I'm using to make this happen. I can tell you right now, should be getting sold. I ain't planting root crops ever again. Yeah. Telling you guys, one of the best mods you can have if you don't like to do the root crops and you don't like messing with them the way they're supposed to be messed with, then get this harvester mod. This harvester pack, and then I'll show you the other harvester pack so you can get the header that will do any of the root crops. It doesn't matter what it is. Potatoes, beets, sugar beets, everything. Now, it'll only go to 32 meters wide as far as a pickup width, and you can only go at the standard working speed, but it's great. Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. You know, it's not a long turnaround or a long time to wait, but it's a little bit, you know. Can you guys actually hear the gameplay over the music, or is the music too loud? By the way. Good. Good. Is the game louder than me? Or can you hear me clearly over the game? I'm assuming that you can. Otherwise, you probably would have said something to me about it. Perfect. Sorry, Mark. I just haven't been tried running the PC to game and stream for a bit. Let's find out where we're gonna go sell these. Let's find out where we're going to go sell these. Thank you. I can take it. I mean, it's not much. This is literally all I got. So let me, all right, first, let me show you those mods that I'm talking about. Uh, it is. It is a career map. So the two mods that I used for that harvester is, they better show up in this list. So you guys can't freaking see it. So on the right side there of the screen that's highlighted, for those of you on TikTok and YouTube, that's called the Lizard Colossus pack. You get regular harvesters, beet harvesters, forage harvesters, trailers, headers, loading wagons. I mean, you get all kinds of shit. Okay. But the other one, and I'm gonna have to go into the actual mods or into the actual store to show you. The other one that I use for the header, here, let's just do this. Let's just go into here and do this the easy way. So this mod right here, that's the beet harvester, right? I also have this harvest giant harvester pack, okay? So that's two mods that I would recommend. So I use this to make the beet harvester. And we just set that sucker all the way up to 5 million liter capacity and call it good for the capacities and everything. You know, you can paint it, doctor it up, whatever you want to do. You know? Right? Hey, it's all right. You can get both of those on console. Well, you can get both of them on console, Mark. So then you have that green one. So the green one is called Harvest Giant, right? But I don't use this harvester. Okay? Yeah, Jake, you guys can get these on console or on PC. It doesn't matter. They're both. Because I usually play on my Xbox. So it's just this is a 4X map and it looked really cool. And I just wanted to make sure. So the difference is the headers, really. And I don't think this one has the same. What is the unrealistic stage 5 capacity? This one will hold up to 2.5 million liters. The Colossus one holds 5 million. Yeah, it's called Colossus. And then the other one is Harvest Giant, Mark. But this is also Farm Sim 25. So if you're on like Farm Sim 22, you can find the Colossus one. It's not the Harvest Giant one. So really the difference is, the other difference is that this will travel a little faster. You got the black one, right? Yeah, Colossus. Colossus. I would type that in your search. It's a mod in the mod hub. I promise you it's in there. So the reason I have the Harvest Giant is for the header. So with the Colossus one, you have to get separate headers for stuff. Right? And it looks like it only has a sugar beet header. But they have separate ones, okay? So that Harvest Giant one has a header that literally is called the multi-fruit. That will harvest every root crop on there. So that's the point in having that for the header. You found it? Good. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff within that Colossus pack too. So there you go. What's up, Weston? What's going on, buddy? Alright, let's figure out where the hell we're gonna sell these at. Because we don't want the carrots for any reason at all. Carrots. We'll just take it. We're not gonna sell it here because that's our own thing. God first with the follow on TikTok. Appreciate that. You're on vacation? Nice, dude. I don't know what vacation is. I don't get vacation. Well, let's go to the old farmer's market. Oh yeah, now I remember where to go. We have to drive this way to go that way, though. The cool thing about this harvester too is typically the sell points you can get to them with this without having to transfer to a trailer. I think I know where that is. I think it's way down at the south end of the map. Oh, it's not way down. It's just over there. Cool. Cool. That's cool, Daddy-o. Yeah, I'd be very, very afraid to try to do multiplayer on this on the PC. I think my PC would explode. See if I'm right on this. Usually you can fit the machine into a sell point without without having to transfer to a tractor or a trailer. Boomski. Get rid of them carrots. It's not even like going in there. There. Dunsky. 400 grand off of that. We'll take that. I mean, why not? We're just never gonna plant them again. Although with this thing, I could plant root crops, I just don't feel like doing it. Wait, I think I got spinach to do. I got another root crop to harvest. Yo, what up, Harris? I know it's Taco Tuesday, but we did not have tacos. This you're almost done? Well, you know. Why not? It can't hurt anything, you know? It can't hurt anything. Finally on. Yeah. Can't use your clicker? Oh no. I think we gotta go to our other field here. Yeah, I wish I had some homemade tacos, man. Like real homemade tacos, not just throwing like meat in there and whatever, like actual like good homemade tacos. I think I have the spinach field down here to do. Then I got some pallets and stuff I gotta take care of. Game lag. See, that's what happens on the PC. Had a way to text through a Bluetooth clicker on my tripod, but it died. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. We got... Why does everything need lime? I know why, because I fucking put lime. Oh, this one don't. I gotta wait for these two fields to get done to where I can harvest them so I can combine them with this little area up here and make a grass field. Know what I mean? That's my sheeps and my cows right there. We're getting rid of these tram lines too because I took precision farming off. So F them tram lines, yo. Homemade tacos are definitely the best. Unless you have a really, really good Mexican restaurant near you. Oh man, that's bad. That's bad, Blake. I'd rather go to Taco Bell. These guys are terrible. Look at that fog on the river there. Foggy. That Beller there. See, if you want, you just got the other Mexican restaurant because either way, it's 30 minutes to drive. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think making them homemade at home then might be the better bet then. So, I saw somebody that did like a homemade like grilled cheese burrito. It was pretty fire looking. I'm not gonna lie. It looked pretty damn good. It looked pretty damn good. I will find out tomorrow there, Bob. I find out tomorrow. They were saying I might get a call today, but I should be finding out tomorrow. I did send an email out to him, just checking on things, so. I mean, the interview went good today. I thought it went really well. By the end of it, the guy did say that he was leaning toward yes on picking me because what it was, ended up being like a hiring event going on in that same place. So there's probably quite a few applicants, but after my interview, he said he was leaning towards yes because I have a lot of experience with driving the box trucks, 26-foot box trucks. And what they're hiring for is it's a company that, so I thought it was to deliver to like grocery stores and stuff like that. It's not. They deliver to like hospitals, restaurants, other business type of things like that. And but what they were hiring for right now, why they're going through a hiring blitz, is because they took over the contract for all the Dollar Generals in the area. Because our Dollar Generals around here and everything have produce and groceries and stuff in them. So they landed the contract to supply all the Dollar Generals around in the area. So, and it's a pretty big area that they got. So that's what they're hiring drivers for. So that'll be pretty cool. Yes, I get to come home every night. It's not the top dollar pay, but it's not bad pay. They start off at $24.42 an hour because I have a Class A, and then after 90 days, if I get, so I'm technically would be hired through a staffing company for 90 days, and after 90 days, I can get hired on. If I get hired on full time, they oh yeah, for sure. But check this out. So the hourly rate's not the greatest, but they have a bonus program for once I get hired on full time, to where basically just for doing my job, like not wrecking the truck, making sure deliver the right stuff to the right thing, just for doing my job and not having mistakes and everything, it's an extra $100 a week. It's a driver incentive program. So I'm like, so you're gonna pay me extra money just to drive how I normally drive? Perfect. You can count on that. So that helps. That's an extra $100 a week. So that helps. For sure. But yeah, they said that I might get a call today, but I should for sure get a call tomorrow. I'm gonna contact them first thing. So, oh yeah, definitely anything helps for sure. You gonna go do that? You used to drive 26-foot U-Haul box trucks? Yeah. Well, I did like flooring delivery, plumbing delivery. Way back in the day, I worked for Rent-A-Center and errands. And I delivered appliances and furniture and stuff like that. So I have a ton of experience driving box trucks, and I got air brake endorsement and all that stuff. So. And as far as Dollar Generals go, they ain't tearing none of them down around me. They keep building new ones. And then they got this new thing called the DG Market, which is basically just like a Dollar General grocery store. I've seen it in a couple of spots. It's kind of like Walmart started doing like the neighborhood markets around my area, where it was basically just like a Walmart grocery store. There's like 2 that I know of that's in my little area or whatever. But I thought that was pretty cool. We actually go to Dollar General for a lot of things, like for any kind of like, as far as food goes, if you're looking for like sides, then yeah, you could get your chauffeurs. It's just a written test. That's at least a Class E, which helps for a lot of stuff. Then you can drive for commercial use, anything less than 26,000 pounds. That's literally just a written test, and it's pretty easy. I think it's like 25 questions or something. Super easy. All of it. It's all common sense stuff. I think this is probably going to the farmer's market as well, which is fine by me. Because we ain't planting it again. Spinach. So the thing that says free bulk fill station, that's a thing on our own property, I won't sell anything to that because it's kind of cheese, really. But we are going to go to the farmer's market. I don't remember if I have seasons on this one. So we just gotta wait for probably till the next month to get these two fields to our right done, so we can combine all that and make it one grass field. That's the plan, at least. It says it's sunny, but it feels like there's clouds. It don't seem very sunny to me. It really doesn't. So check this out, chat. I think this might be like, I don't know. I went back to Kick for this stream. I don't see anything that's going to end up happening over there. I've been really trying to debate whether or not to just go down to 2 platforms tops. And honestly, the 2 platforms I was thinking it was YouTube and TikTok. Because you're so ready for a nap. Wanna get you a nap in, dude? I really feel like YouTube and TikTok would be my best platforms to stream on, to be honest. I know I just came back tonight, Harris, but I'm kind of just doing this to test out my PC capabilities. And so far, it seems like it's doing well, playing and streaming. So far. So, TikTok, obviously, you guys all kill it every time I go live. And YouTube, I'm starting to actually, like, grow a little bit over there. Pretty consistently. So, I legit was thinking of just being on YouTube and TikTok, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, essentially, here's my assessment of Twitch and Kick. Twitch and Kick, I have a following on both of them. It's not much at all. But literally, I'm not growing on those platforms at all. Literally, it's the same, which I appreciate them, for sure. But it's the same, like, 4 or 5 people that come through every time, which, again, 1000% grateful for. But there's no growth. TikTok, I mean, we're just about at 3,800 followers over there. So we're definitely growing on TikTok. YouTube, I'm growing every single time I go live. So why would I not? And then on YouTube, I'm already almost to where I have more followers on YouTube than I do. I blew away the Twitch followage with the YouTube followage, and I'm about to go past the followers that I have on Kick. So on top of that, I don't get throttled on the quality as far as resolution goes. Kick, the max you guys can watch me at over there is at 720, which is terrible. Twitch, I can be on 1080 or even up to 1440, but again, the growth isn't there. There's the same, like, 4 people, 5 people that come through. And every one of them I know has YouTube or TikTok. So I think I really need to just bite the bullet and, I mean, not feel bad about it, which is why I keep going back to the other platforms. I need to just bite the bullet and just go to the go down to the platforms that we're growing on. It's just a thought. Don't know if it makes sense to anybody, but that's what I was thinking. So I'm literally going to have to do field creation with a plow on that one little spot that I painted on accident. Then I can go through and cultivate and then replant and all the things. There's that pesky little spot. I wonder if I can just do it this way. Yeah, oh, I can. Sweet. There we go. Got rid of the painted area. Oh, there's the sun. Even though it looked cloudy. Where's my cultivator? Where's my cultivator? Oh, it's around the backside. Duh. What's up, fishing? What's going on, buddy? Not gonna lie, chat. The game is lagging for me so bad. You guys can't really see it because certain settings, but it is lagging for me. Recalled? Alright. It's lagging for me so bad that I'm kind of thinking of just going back to my other map, which was Iowa Plains on console. On top of that, I feel like the visuals are a lot better. But I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. I really so badly want to continue playing on this map because I really like it, but it's just so, like, iffy sometimes. It could just be being, like, too picky, but... Geez, see? It almost crashed right there. The game almost crashed. Yeah, you think so too? Yeah. The game literally almost crashed right there because it's too much, man. It's too much for my PC. I can play this off stream, but I think to stream it, it's going to be an issue. The only thing I can try is switching over to just YouTube and go through YouTube Studio. And maybe I'm having less things going. That might help. Because that was my other option that I was looking at, was only streaming on TikTok. I think realistically what I need to do for like growth and everything, I either need to do only TikTok, or I can do TikTok and YouTube. What do you guys think? I'm taking suggestions. Keep in mind, I'm trying to. I just want to grow the channel. I'm pretty much ruled out Twitch and Kick. Well, I have ruled out Twitch and Kick because there's just zero growth. I want to take suggestions from my actual community of what you guys think I should do there. Both options depend on setup. If you on PC, do just TikTok. On console, do both because of lag reasons. Yeah. But as far as growth goes, I mean, I'd hate to not continue on YouTube just because we are starting to grow over there. I think we're kind of, I think I'm pretty well stuck on growth for Twitch and Kick. You know what I mean? Yeah, growth-wise both. But as far as Kick and Twitch go, I think I'm pretty well stuck where I'm at on growth. But like I said, YouTube every single time I grow. Unless I have a hiccup stream like tonight, but for the most part, I grow every time. Typically on TikTok too. I have noticed though that Tuesdays are kind of slow. Really kind of across everything. I don't know why. It just is. What map is this? This is Lone Star Plains. I think it's Lone Star Plains View, maybe? It's a 4X map. It's a PC map user. I forgot to change the map name on my little chat bot. So if you guys hit the exclamation point map, it will tell you the wrong map. My bad. You think YouTube will grow more than TikTok? We're gonna have to really try to catch the algorithm. The thing with YouTube is I usually catch the algorithm after the stream's done. I mean, I do catch it. No, I know what you're talking about. I catch the algorithm sometimes while live, but most of the growth happens after. It's a lot. There's a lot more people that watch the VODs and stuff like that. And I know I got music playing tonight, but I used to think, oh man, music's going to be an important thing to play in the background. It's really not that important. And if I need to listen to music when I'm playing, I can turn it on for just myself. So I know on TikTok I can play music, but YouTube I cannot. It is quite strict when it comes to that. But not being able to play music is not a make or break. But you really don't think that TikTok is going to grow? Or you think YouTube would grow more than TikTok? Blake? I mean, besides tonight, we've been getting nothing but like a bunch of followers every time we've gone live lately. And honestly, I know you can believe it or not believe it. I think the quality, as far as the game and everything, I think the quality is better running from console. I really do. I mean, a lot of that's got to do with the fact that my PC's not like top of the line and stuff like that, but I honestly feel like the quality is better coming from the console. That's true, but I mean, when we're talking about playing Farm Sim, TikTok loves people that play. Farm Sim is a really big title, from what I've noticed on TikTok. So that's why I think keeping TikTok is going to be a good move. Because I mean, where would you go Blake? If I wasn't on TikTok, where would you watch me at? Would you watch over on YouTube, or would you watch on like Twitch or something? You know what I mean? I mean, you're somebody that's in here literally every stream. So I'm going to take YouTube over Kick and Twitch all day. So you would watch over on YouTube. And I know you can pull, that's the other benefit to YouTube, is that I know there are people that do like to watch the YouTube streams on their TV. You can actually watch it on your TV if you wanted, which I think is pretty damn dope. So you can pull it up on TV and on your phone, and you can chat and watch it on a TV. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. I actually think that I've been kind of low-key alienating any of my like Twitch crew and well, not so much Twitch, but Kick for sure. That's true. They do have more ages to watch and everything like that, and you can watch on TV. Sure. I know my kids watch YouTube on the TVs and stuff like that, so the only thing I would say is that if I do that, so right now I do have my webcam on for Kick and Twitch, but if I switch to YouTube, I probably will not do the webcam. I'll probably just keep my logo on there. Yeah, I think that might be the better bet. Yeah, exactly. Because when I was doing that, I'd give you the full view of the game, which I go back and forth on having the camera on anyhow. So I don't think. I think I interact well enough that webcam's not 100% needed, but. Yeah, I'm thinking YouTube and TikTok will be the way. You're gonna run no webcam too? I think it's okay to run no webcam as long as you're interactive with your chat. If you just ignore your chat the whole time, then I think it'll be hard. But I don't think you'd do that. I think you'd be one of the ones that actually pays attention to chat and everything, so. You know, if I switch it down to just 2 platforms, it might be easier on the PC and easier on the encoder and all that, that I might be able to stream and play from the PC. Like, honestly, you're going to need, to do that, you're going to need a capture card and you're going to need a PC. You're going to have it to do both like that. There's really not a way around it to be able to stream on both of those like that. Tired of expensive things, I know. I mean, honestly, you could do it from a laptop. Like if you had a laptop or something, you don't have to necessarily get a PC. There's a lot of people I know that they're streaming, you know, I'm putting air quotes up there. Their streaming PC is a laptop. Because really the only thing you have on there would be your broadcast software. You got a Windows 11 laptop, like an actual laptop or a Chromebook? Because as long as it's not a Chromebook, you should be able to download the software, like OBS Studio or whatever it is, and should be able to stream from that. That should be enough to handle your stream. As far as like chat and stuff like that, you might have to use your phone, or I don't know how you would handle your chat and everything. If you could get like a crappy monitor, well then it's an actual laptop. You could actually, most laptops you can hook up an external monitor to it as well. I'm trying to think what your setup would be. So if you had an external monitor, let me think about that. What kind of monitor did you get, Blake? I'm assuming you got a monitor for your gaming, right? Well, on the chat might come in looking a little bit small, depending on how big the laptop is. But if you're planning on streaming and like being at a desk or something, you can actually have a dock in your OBS that's your chat. And you could actually you could set up 2 separate chat windows within your OBS. Well, no, the game on the monitor is not going to have sound. You'd have to have a headset or earbuds or something like that. Appreciate that, Arshawn. Hey, I appreciate all the shares yesterday, too. W's, brother. You got a headset with a mic on it? Alright. Now, are you on PS5 or Xbox? Xbox? Alright. As long as you got the headset, you can hear your game and everything. The capture card's gonna transfer the sound from the Xbox and your game and all that into your OBS or into your broadcast software on your laptop anyway. So the stream will hear it. And the monitor doesn't really have to have sound, because you're not broadcasting the sound from the monitor anyway. None of my monitors have sound. I think one of them has speakers, but they don't get used, so. And that's, yeah. And like I said, you can get a decent capture card. Oh, you didn't know how the sound worked on stream? Yeah, so on your capture card, there's a port off of it that goes into your PC, and it's capturing all the sound and video. It sends it to the PC, and then from there you set your audio outputs and inputs within your OBS software and all that. Yours sounds like it's probably going to be... What's that, Nolan? I don't understand that one. You confuse me now, Nolan. But Blake, I think your setup's gonna be relatively easy to do. Like I said, you can get a decent... I don't. Unfortunately. What's up, Kevin? I'm trying to get her done, even though we're lagging from time to time here. It is what it is. I feel like you want me to read whatever you're saying there, Nolan, and it's not going to happen. Like, you want me to read it out loud? Because I have a feeling you're trying to be funny, but... What? What? Alright. Go crack open another beer, bud. I don't... Poor Nolan. I don't think he knows what he's saying. I don't know, Bob. I don't know. I'm just as confused as you are. Oh, man. Good times, right, chat? Good times. Just ignore him, guys. I don't think he knows what he's actually saying. I mean, good thing I know how to read, so... Aw, bye, Nolan. Too bad it didn't work. I proofread my chat, and I don't have text-to-speech, so that's not gonna work either. I turned that shit off a long time ago, too, by the way. The text-to-speech, that'll get your ass banned, too. Which is sad. But yeah, I got hit with a restriction because of text-to-speech one time. It was hilarious. That's all right. I'm sure he'll get somebody eventually, just not us. So. I mean, I see what he was trying to get with the last ones, but I don't know what he meant by the other ones. Because I guess I'm just too old and I don't get it. But with the ones like when he first dropped in, I'm not sure what he was trying to say. So let's see. On Kick, we've had exactly one person say something. That was Harris. Nobody else has been on Kick or Twitch. I mean, I get it that Tuesdays are typically slow, but that's brutal. I tell you what, I got the monitor on, and I got a cheap wheel and pedals for racing games. I got you. I think your setup's going to be easy. I think setting yours up is going to be pretty simple. It's not, I don't think it's going to be very complicated at all, actually. And I can help you with it. As far as setting up, like, OBS Studio or something like that. I'll be completely honest, the way your setup is that you're talking about, I'm thinking Streamlabs might be better for you. OBS isn't that hard once you get into it. But I was just thinking this, OBS, it automatically brings up a chat window, right? And you could actually break down for TikTok. TikTok's going to be tough because I think unless you have the amount of followers and you got the access to go live to regular TikTok live, not through Live Studio, you're going to have Live Studio and OBS or Streamlabs running at the same time. Right, I know you can go live, but can you go live through regular TikTok Live, or do you have to use TikTok Live Studio? There's a difference. You ain't got to gift me gifts. I can walk you through it, no big deal. Oh, you do have regular live access. Did you get it through Streamlabs or something, or do you have a stream key? Did you get a stream key, or did you go through like Restream or Streamlabs like I did? If you can, that's if you feel like it, Bob. That's awesome. You don't have to do it though. Started getting followers on it, and it popped up, so I can go live now. You double check, and make sure it's regular live, and that you do not have to use Live Studio. Because just because you have live access, you want to double check and make sure that you can. Because TikTok won't give you just a stream key like the other platforms do. So, but I can tell you through either Restream or Streamlabs, and I think even Stream Elements, there is like they've got like a partnership with TikTok, and you can apply to have. Right, that's using Live Studio. You're talking about on your phone, or you're talking about on your computer. That's a little bit different than the live streaming side. So you're talking about on your phone. That's different. Making videos on your phone is different than live streaming using broadcast software and stuff. Yo, Bob, I appreciate that heartbeat, dude. It is different. It is. Live streaming, like I'm doing, is a different type of live that they're talking about. And live streaming or doing something live from your phone is just a completely right. So I'll bet you would have to. I mean, they talk to each other, and the numbers matter, but. They don't at the same time. Uh, Either I would recommend at least 2 monitors, especially if you're trying to keep up like chat or something like that. Either 2 monitors or a laptop and a monitor. It's going to be a lot easier to keep up with chat. Otherwise, you'll have to have like a tablet or something like that open. If you only have one monitor, you could use like your phone or your tablet or something and have your stream pulled up to try to keep up with chat that way. Yeah, whatever one is going to be the one that you would have like your OBS preview stuff and your like dashboard on and your chat on. It doesn't have to be like a gaming monitor or something like that. You could probably find one for like 20-30 bucks if you really looked. You don't need nothing crazy for a monitor like that. Yeah, but I don't know if you could pull anything up with your Chromebook. Unless you might be able to pull your chat up on Chromebook, but you have to do it by pulling up your stream. Let me ponder that a little bit. You said you're going on the 25th to, let me think about that a little bit, Blake. I still don't think it's going to be difficult to do, but let me think about that a little bit. Yeah, to get the capture card. You get your new wheel and that good stuff Thursday, so I'll pick up a monitor also. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good, Bob. Damn, am I not following you, Bob? You're going to be streaming on TikTok, right? All right, I remind me that I need to. Oh, you know what? I'm going to write it down right here. I will drop you a follow after stream today. I forgot to do that the other day. But I got you. I got you, brother. I'm bad about that. I'm sorry. But I got you. I think I need to do lime on both these seals now. Hey, however you want to do it, Bob, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, it's not necessary, but if you feel obligated to, or you want to, that works for me. I got you. Yeah, that'll work for me, buddy. See, Blake, this is why I don't want to stop streaming on TikTok. Because, let's see, what are we? I'm multi-streaming to 4 platforms right now. The only people that are talking are you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to leave TikTok. Because there's actually interaction happening. YouTube, there is one if we hit that algo at the right time, but a lot of my growth, like I said, happens after the stream is done. I've had 1 comment from somebody on Kick, 0 comments from anybody on Twitch. So I'm talking about there's like no growth on Twitch or Kick. I appreciate that, Bob. Thank you. I really do. I really do appreciate that. I know I don't put my camera up or nothing like that on TikTok or anything like that, but there's reasons for that, and people that know me know why. But I feel like I do pretty good about keeping up with you guys in chat and being interactive. So I don't think having a camera is absolutely necessary as long as I keep on doing that. And I don't see that ever changing, actually. So I keep going back and testing the waters on Twitch and Kick, and it's just, it ain't there. It ain't there. So like I said, I think I just need to swallow the pride, bite the bullet, whatever you want to call it, and just commit to just YouTube and TikTok. That's all. That's what I got to do. Yo, I appreciate the GGs there coming through. Bob, thank you. Thanks, buddy. You just logged into TikTok on the laptop. How to see the stream on there? I think what you need to do is you'll probably have to apply for live access. And what'll happen, it will either give you permission on Live Studio, or if you're really lucky, you could get permission, like I said, through Streamlabs or Restream, through an application thing too. It literally takes like a day to find out if you're approved for it, to go live on regular live like I'm doing right now. If you can get regular live access, that would be so beneficial. But yeah, sounds good, Bob. I appreciate those GGs again, man. I hear you. I heard you. You ain't got to explain to me. I think I'm gonna let them greenhouses go for a little while. Wait till they're full. Now, I'm not using my wheel tonight because I didn't feel like switching it over from the console, but... I don't even have a freaking power washer on here. I don't have a power washer on this farm. All my stuff's gonna just stay dirty. So all my stuff's just gonna be dirty. You dirty fool. That's what the kids are gonna say. Check this out, chat. This is freaking lime, baby. Getting ready to happen. It says it's liquid lime, but it's not liquid lime for real. We were down to $600 last time we talked, so I literally had to start doing contracts. Yeah. Yep, that happens, Blunty. That'll happen. More times than you want to admit, honestly. It's worth it though. It's what you wanted to happen. Well, there you go. As long as you were planning on it, then you're good to go. Whoops. Forgot I'm doing the headlands. It's what I wanted to happen. I wanted this. I wanted this. Takes you to TikTok Live Studio. I got you. What I would suggest, Blake. Here's what I would suggest. Sure. What I would suggest, Blake. I would suggest starting with TikTok and getting some growth and stuff like that and everything like that. I would say transition into YouTube after you get rock and rolling on TikTok, if that makes sense. I'd say for now, let's focus on one platform and start building a community and everything like that, and then kind of introduce the second platform later on. That's something that I never did. I just tried to go all like gung-ho on everything, and I think that might be something that hurt me a little bit for a little while. But if you can get access to TikTok Live Studio, that's your broadcast software right there. That's your broadcast software right there. That's your chat right there. That's everything you need to see. And you can put all that up on your laptop. And your monitor can be for gaming. Hey, we missed a little spot. Back it up, Terry. I forgot that this stupid thing has bumps. Bam. I forgot. You're back. Welcome back. That's what I would suggest, though, Blake. I think you should start off with one platform for right now, and then slowly introduce that platform to a second platform later on. You know what you can do, though, from TikTok Live Studio and from streaming on TikTok, you can start making shorts, like YouTube shorts and stuff out of clips and stuff like that. Now, Live Studio will grab, like, yeah, I mean, do that, download that. But you can grab clips and stuff like that from there, and edit them and do anything like that, and make YouTube shorts out of them, which could start building your audience and building your YouTube stuff off of that. Which again, probably wouldn't be a bad thing, to be honest with you. Your cat asking to let you back outside. Cats. I've never really liked cats. We tried to have one once and that didn't work out well. I've always been more of a dog person. But it's like a character. Do you know? I have seen that. I don't know if I... It depends on how you want your stream to go, really. I've seen it. I don't particularly care to do it that way, but you could. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how to do it either. I think it's a third-party software or something like that, to where they're basically making a virtual camera in a way out of it. You're definitely a cat person. Just me and cats, for some reason, just we don't get along. I don't know what it is. I mean, I got nothing against people that like cats. Just me and cats just don't get along. Never have. I don't know why. I don't abuse them or anything. So it's not a matter of that, but just cats don't like me. I guess I'm just not a cool cat. You're a dog person? I got 3 English Mastiffs, no cats? Dude. I love English Mastiffs. The dog... I have 2 dogs right now. One we were told was supposed to be a Bull Mastiff. Not even close. He's more like, if he's any kind of Mastiff, he's like a Pug Mastiff. But I don't even think he's that. And the other one is a Lab Husky Chow mix. But I wanted a Bull Mastiff so bad. I still do. But I mean, English Mastiffs, I love those too. Yeah, just me and cats. Man, I don't know what it is. Just we don't get along. Like I said, I have no idea why. It's just a thing. I mean, there definitely some cool cats. Like, not trying to be like hip or anything, but there are some cool looking cats that'd be awesome to have. But can't do it. Well, I think once I stopped tabbing out of everything and back in, I think things have kind of righted themselves a little bit. $250? Damn, that's a big one. What's up, Shays? You are the first person to say anything on Twitch tonight. Relaxing? Sounds good. I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing bad. Oh Lord, that was terrible. That's alright, we'll get it on the way back. Shays, I have a very important question to ask you. Are you only... I'm gonna try TikTok and see how that goes, and if that goes good, then I'll try other... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's definitely important to start off with one platform. One, it's going to see how you like it, get you used to streaming, get used to, you know, interacting with chat and stuff like that. And I think TikTok would be the best one to do that. And see if that's something that you want. So, do you only have Twitch? Is that the only place that you watch streams on? Or do you also have like YouTube or TikTok? So I know you are one of the few that come through on a regular basis in the stream. That's my question to you, Shays. You do have YouTube. Okay. So, I have another question for you. If I was to stop streaming on Twitch and streaming on YouTube, would you follow me over that way? Or do you prefer to watch on Twitch? I'm trying to ask the folks that are regularly in here. I know you're following me over there, but would you, if that was the only platform for you that I was streaming on, would it be something that you would watch on, like you do on Twitch? Okay, cool. Because what I can tell you is that if I switch down to just YouTube and TikTok, like I'm going to, I would still have the landscape view. I would still keep the landscape view. I'd have the landscape view and run dual output on YouTube. So basically, YouTube I can run landscape and vertical, and then TikTok would be vertical. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I know Northern's over there on YouTube already, and I know JD is too. So I think YouTube's not going to be too bad for the folks from, as long as I keep that horizontal form. I think the vertical form, if you guys are used to watching it horizontal, it'd be a little bit less for you. So that's awesome. Yeah, definitely set up TikTok Live Studios. Basically, you just gotta like create your profile and all that stuff in there. What's that, Alex? Appreciate that heart, me man. That's awesome, Shays. I'm so glad, and I appreciate you so much for doing that. Because this is probably going to be the last stream on Twitch and Kick for good. So awesome. I appreciate that. Yo, Ozzy with the follow. Appreciate that follow over there on TikTok. TikTok. Says to go live on TikTok. It'll say that, but in order to do that, you'll have to like set a stream title, this, that, whatever. Don't hit go live or anything. But yeah, Oliver Tree. Nobody really listened to me until that. It's just sad. He's helped me through a lot. Oh, really? I don't know who that is, buddy. I apologize. I don't know who that is. Is that somebody like personal to you that you know that happened, or? Oh, he's a singer. Oh, I got you. I mean, that it does suck. You've been playing for a while. Does that sprayer do lime? It does now. They brought it out, or they took you to a page to get up gaming layout, chat, stream goals, stuff like that. I wouldn't mess with any of that. Well, you can mess around with it. There's like simple ones that they have. There's not a lot, but what mod is it? It's I know it's on console and PC. Now PC, there's two different ones. I think it's just called like sprayers. All sprayers have lime. What's the game called? Farming Simulator 25. Did I talk to North about and JD? JD's following me over there on YouTube already. North knows about it too. It's the orange one, right? What do you mean? Yep, butt sniffer. Do you have to pay to play? No. Well, I mean, you have to pay to buy the game, but to play, no. Uh, See, now it looks sunny, but when I'm in a vehicle, it doesn't look sunny. It's weird. I'm not sure how much it is. The sprayer mod he's asking about, I think so. I don't know if it's in the list here. So don't do this one. This one's liquid lime. That's a completely different one. But there's a different one that it literally says all sprayers have lime. Not here. Let me do this. So since it let me log into TikTok Live Studios, when I get the capture card, you should be able to stream. Yes. What's up, Samantha? Hello. Hello, hello. Here, let me do this. I'm gonna save the game. I'll back out and see if I can show you the mod. Because to be honest with you, I can't remember the name of it. I just know it was one that it came out because it's on console too. And technically, all it does is it allows sprayers to have lime. It's not actually a liquid lime. So when you go to fill up, um, you'll just fill up like the regular lime icon. It's just in the sprayers, it'll look like liquid lime. So, but the fill point is still looks like regular lime, like the icon. So when you go through, if you would go to like a one of them silos or a buy station or something like that, you just get regular lime, and the sprayers can hold it. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Now I know. Perfect. Well, I'll try to make sure I call you Shays on YouTube then. I don't think it'll be a problem, no. Awesome. So it is. Can you see that on the right side there? Who's that? 412? Yo, I appreciate the follow too, by the way. 412 and Butt Sniffer and Ozzy. So it says sprayers apply lime. I got it highlighted on the right side there if you can see it. That's the one you're looking for. I don't know if y'all got that. So that's the one you're looking for. And what it does, it allows for, let's read it. It says sprayers apply lime is a lightweight mod that adds lime as a valid fill type to all standard and modded liquid sprayers. So it can be any sprayer. So what you do to fill that up is when you go to your fill station or you buy it, you just buy regular lime, whether it's in a fill station or say you buy it from the store or something like that, however you do it, but it's just regular lime. And then the sprayers can accept that as a fill type. So now you can have lime or you can have fertilizer or you can have um herbicide and whatnot. So it works on all the sprayers. Pretty dope, if you ask me. New flavor, new flavor, new flavor. Yeah, TikTok is vertical. TikTok is vertical, Bob. Or are you talking about horizontal? Technically, yes, I can do that with the TikTok Live Studio. I can't really do it with I haven't figured out how to do it with regular live yet. I'm sure it's possible. I just don't know how to do it because I go through OBS Studio. Through TikTok Live Studio though, there's an option for dual output. So there's so the answer yes. It's just a what is dual output? Dual output is where you can run horizontal and vertical through the same stream. Technically, yes, you can run a horizontal picture and run horizontal on TikTok. Just most people don't. Some people do, depending on how they got their layout set up. They'll put their camera like on the top or bottom, and then like the gameplay will be in the middle, and then some kind of artwork or something in the background on the other open space or whatever. No, I know you do, Shays. As I'm saying, it's not like that on YouTube tonight, but it will be from now on. Should you do it since you'll only be on TikTok? The most traditional format is the classic. It's vertical, and it's classic. You know, camera on top, on the top third, and the gameplay covering the bottom 2/3. But I don't know. I kind of because I don't use a camera, I kind of did my own little custom area of where the gameplay is. And then, obviously you see my background and everything like that. So I just go with vertical on that. Starting on food sounds good. Yeah, Shays, if you feel like watching on, Twitch for the rest of tonight, then that's cool if you would prefer the full screen like that. Um from now on after today, it's just going to be on YouTube and TikTok. And YouTube it'll be both ways, horizontal and vertical, and then TikTok will be vertical. Unless I figure out how to do dual output on both. That would be sick. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just don't know how. Because right now to go through my OBS studio, I have access to TikTok live, like the regular live, regular TikTok live, and through Restream. So I wonder if Restream does dual output. Hmm. I might have to look into that because if it does do dual output, then I could dual output to TikTok and YouTube. Hmm. Look at that. I got stuff. I got homework. I have homework to do. That would be awesome to go dual output on both YouTube and TikTok. Hell yeah. Your boy's got homework. Your boy's got homework to do. I know I saw that Restream had. I saw it in an ad that Restream had the capability of doing dual output. I just don't know if you have to pay for that because Restream, you get like, there's some free stuff, which is what I'm on now, but there's also like a paid version of it. So Set yours up like that? Well, if you're going through TikTok Live Studio, there's already an option for dual output mode. You set up two different screens or two different things, and you can see it in your Live Studio. So that I know through TikTok Live Studio you can, but to get access to just regular live, it's an application process. You got to go through either Streamlabs or um you go through Streamlabs or you go through OBS Studio. And honestly, I could go back to Streamlabs if if I can't figure out how to do dual output to TikTok through Restream. I have access to regular live through Streamlabs or Restream. But if I go back to just YouTube, no, I'm not going back because I can't dual output YouTube. I can't dual output YouTube and TikTok because there's technically three different streams, and on Streamlabs you can only multi-stream to two technical outputs for free. No. No, 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 no. Don't pay for TikTok Pro. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I don't pay for any of that stuff. Today's probably the least amount of views I've had, and I still got 1,600 views. But the other day, I think I had 20,000 views. And you know, I've been averaging a lot. Instead of a camera, how do I put a logo on there? But we still got a few days to talk about it. There's a way to do it. I would tell you, I'm going to tell you this. And again, this is something that's free. Look into ChatGPT to make you a gaming logo. You can get specific with it, like whatever you want your like gaming tag to be. You can put a style of logo you want it to be, everything. So the logo, the background that you see on here, if you go over to Twitch, Blake, I don't know if you're on Twitch, you can see the gaming logo that I have. My little logo on my page, all that I did with ChatGPT. And it was free. You're limited to how many like images it'll make for you, but all of that was done through ChatGPT. That's what made all my scenes. That's what made all my logos, all that. It's freaking awesome. And you can get specific with stuff. Okay, what was I doing? I gotta fertilize now. Now it's sunny out. It wasn't sunny when we left. It was all gray. Even though it said it was sunny. Yep. That's what I would use. And I found this out, that if you ask it, so you say it makes something, you're like, oh man, that looks really good. You can literally ask it to make the same thing and have it be in like 4K quality to make it pop even more and be better clarity and everything. Dude, chat, I mean, it's so cool. My starting music, my starting music and my ending music now is 100% copyright free because I used Uh, I used Sonato to make it. So my starting music and my ending music are done with a program called Sonato. Also free. I saw that. I saw that game. Trying to make me miss shit. I don't think so, mister. We can't go full speed on here. Actually, I wonder if this will... Alright. We can go full speed, we just gotta back up if we miss a spot. I appreciate that share, Bob. Did I miss another spot? Did it bounce again on you? On me? It did not. Good, good. Really? Right here? We're gonna have another spot right up here where it's gonna do it. Yep. Told you. I don't know why it does that. It like hops, like it hits little bumps in the field. It acts like there was a mower that did that a lot. I think it was that Crone mower, and then I think they got it. They updated it and fixed it. But that Crone mower used to do the same thing. It would hit like little bumps in the fields, and then it would like leave skippers. It was weird. So you just can't go full speed. Is all it is. If I don't go full speed, it won't hop like that. But when you go full speed, it gets so much speed it bounces on you. So it's only on this map though so far that it's done that. On any other map I haven't had to do that before. You bastard. It's not a big deal, really. It's just, it's weird. Smell that surrounds you. Ooh. Now, if I do YouTube as horizontal only and have TikTok be vertical, be the vertical only, I could play music on TikTok and not music on YouTube. I could do that. Because I can separate it that way. Oh, you stupid skipper. Get back here. I went too fast. We bouncing, baby. We bouncing. I don't know why it bounces like that, but whatever. Did it again, man. Skippers. Wee. I'm sure if I used a different sprayer, it probably wouldn't do that. I know there's a pull behind one that's about this wide that it doesn't hold as much product because these sprayers, they're modded, they hold 1,000,000 liters of product, so running out ain't gonna happen for a long time. But I don't think I would have that problem with the pull behind ones. Yo, Bentley with the follow over there on TikTok. Let's go. Appreciate that follow. Back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse. Get the skipper. Forward hoe. Try to slow it down. I play on console or PC. Depends on what map I'm playing on. I play on both. I honestly, my PC being not the greatest, I prefer the console quality better. But this is a 4X map, and I kind of wanted to test things out. I might do another test by not streaming to as many platforms as I am and see if that'll help not bogging down my PC, but I do honestly prefer the quality on the console better. Again, it's only because my PC's not like the greatest in the world. I also don't know if some of the little lag spots that you see is because this is a 4X map, and the 4X maps on 25, 4X and above, there's usually little hiccups no matter what. I'm on PC tonight, but I don't know how long I'll be. I'm not always on PC. Your mama called to talk to the baby. W moms. W mama. What GPU am I running? 3060 Ti. but I'm running 3 monitors and I'm broadcasting to 4 different platforms at the same time. And yeah, there's that, Brady. I'm going slow to try to avoid skippers. Finally got yourself a 5070. I bet. I'd love to have a 50 series, but I ain't got that kind of grip. I also feel like if I had a graphics card that had higher gig, so mine's just an 8 gig, as opposed to like one that had like 16 gig or something like that, or hell even 12 or anything higher than 8. I feel like that would help things out too, but mine's just an 8 gig. I'm running 32 gigs of RAM, but it's DDR4, not DDR5. So, like I said, I think if I had a better PC, I wouldn't have a problem. But it's just not quite powerful enough to do what I'm trying to make it do. Yeah, but your 16 gig of DDR5 is probably on par with my 32 gig of DDR4. It's probably not too far off what I have going. But what I'm saying is, what's the RAM on your GPU? Is yours an 8 gig? Is it 8 gig or is it like 12 or 16? Because that's actually VRAM. 12 gig. See, that's better too. So you have more VRAM. You don't know what all that means? Yeah. I didn't either. I learn as I go. I have no idea what I'm going to plant in these fields, but I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to do with them, so. You got a 5090 64 SD 8 terabyte. Damn, dude. Never had a PC, but been thinking about getting one. I would wait a little bit. They're really expensive right now to put one together. Way more than they used to be. I can tell you that when you do want to get a PC, it'll probably be... I don't know if it'll be cheaper to get a pre-built one, or if it would be cheaper to build your own, but yeah. You got 8K in yours? Yeah. So is your hard drive a hard drive, or is it an SSD? I know you said you have an 8 terabyte hard drive, but is that an 8 terabyte SSD, or is it an actual just hard drive? You got a pre-built and had no problem upgrading? Gotcha. Have prices to some parts like started to go back down, or are they still freaking expensive? An actual hard drive, okay. Well, I guess you don't really have to worry about storage too much. Had a 4060 Ti in before. I got you. See, I think even having a 4060 or, just an upgraded graphics card or whatever would be good too. But Wasn't good enough for 1440p. That's alright. You know what the funny thing is? Liquid cooled is awesome. You know what the funny thing is that unless you have the right processors and stuff like that, most people, like when it comes to streaming, the highest quality they can watch in is 1080. So even if you go to like YouTube or Twitch now has the ability, you know, to stream in 1440, even if you put those settings to 1440 when you're viewing, most things right now cannot play in 1440. So the playback, no matter what, it'll cap at 1080, even though you put it on the 1440 selection. The devices typically, most of them are still only able to handle playback in 1080. I learned that the other day. I was like, so what's the point in broadcasting in 1440 if nobody can actually watch it in 1440? I think the exception to that could be YouTube, because you can play it on a TV, and if your TV can play in that, then you can watch that way, but right. Right, like I said, I think the only exception to that rule would be YouTube if somebody's watching on TV. So, yeah, not a problem, Blake. And like I said, if you need help, like set up or anything like that, you know, I can help you with that. You can also watch YouTube videos about it too, but what games do I play on this? Just Farm Sim. I don't play any other games on the PC. Most of my gameplay stuff is on my console. I actually like it. You push your hardware to the limit? Yeah, see, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. It's just my hardware is nowhere near as good as, like, your hardware. Your motive was go big, buy things right the first time, then I won't have to buy them again for a while. Yeah, makes sense. Red Dead Redemption 2 with shaders? Yeah. It's definitely pushing it to the limit. FS25 and ATS when it drops on console, and maybe GTA 6. Yeah, as long as you have the console that can handle it. Apparently the people that have like Xbox Series S's, the Series S will be able to handle it, because by like contract kind of stuff, but it ain't gonna look as good as on the Series X, baby. Yeah, I wish it was too, but I mean, unfortunately it is not. Did I actually miss this spot over here? I did. Somehow I had a damn skipper right here. Uncalled for. Alright. Folder up. I do too. I wish it was a little bit better optimized. COD, Farm Sim, ATS, Forza, Mud Runner, so forth. Yeah. Good lord. But out the chat for a minute, gotta make some homemade sweet chili sauce. Yeah. I'll allow it. I don't know what I'm going to plant in those 2 fields. Worried about your internet taking a crap before my PC? Yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about that. I got fiber and I got 2 gig upload and download. So the internet's never the problem. So for me, I could. One, two, three, four, five. I could move all my pellets and stuff into my pellet storage, but nah. You got Starlink? I got you. I mean, Starlink's fast, but it's at the end of the day, it's still like satellite internet. So it's not quite gonna. It's not gonna be as good as fiber, but it's not terrible. Look at this thing. Raise them up. Sink it down. Raise it up. These big ass fat tires on here. Just had something happen and kind of confused. What's that, David? What happened in your game? Yep, 2G's up and download. Yep. Basically, my 2 devices, my PC and my Xbox, use a gig itself, up and download, and the rest of the house uses a gig on Wi-Fi. But I'm hardlined into my PC and my Xbox. So, what map am I playing? This is Lone Star Plains View, I think is the name of it. Lone Star Plains View. It's a 4X map, so it's only on PC. Not a problem. What was your question there, David, by the way? What do we need? What do I need to plant? We need these 2 fields to be ready to harvest so we can make ourselves a grass field right here. Boom, boom. Your son got you into the game, just started using Seasons mod. All the fields I had planted in beans all now show harvested. Did you actually plant the beans? That's a new one to me. I'll be honest with you. I've never heard of that. If you just planted them, I don't know why they would say they're harvested. Are you on 25? Or are you on a different version? Or a different year? That is news to me, though. For real. I think we're just going to do, like... Wheat or canola or something. Soybeans. We can do soybeans. You can overclock your PC to make it run faster. I done that when I had a 5070. Yeah, I don't think mine, my motherboard will not allow overclocking like at all. What are we gonna? We're gonna. Sauce is on. Yo, David, appreciate that follow. Thanks, buddy. I wish I could have helped you with that. That's just that's an odd one to me. I don't really know. I have a 3060 Ti. Bob. But my motherboard and all that stuff is only, it's a i5 10400F. Oh, I'm sure. Homemade usually takes longer than store-bought. Seems like it runs pretty smooth. It doesn't do terrible, but it could definitely be better. Nice. Yeah, but it's homemade, so it's gonna be better. All right, we're gonna. What? Oh, I got seasons on? Lame. What can I play it? I forgot I had seasons on. Well, we do need. I can plant wheat or barley. Or canola. I think we'll plant canola. Because now I'm thinking about it, we got a lot of straw bales, so we don't really need straw. So let's do canola. What am I making? Oh, what he's making? He's making sweet chili. What was it? He'll tell you. There you go. Homemade sweet chili chicken bites and rice. Oh, you should always invite yourself for dinner. Last night, they made chicken Alfredo with broccoli. I was gonna tell you, Blake, we kind of make a version of that too. We'll do like grilled chicken. My wife calls it broccolini. I don't know if that's because of a recipe or something like that. So basically, we get like the bow tie pasta, right? We get the bow tie pasta, and then we do broccoli and grilled chicken. Mix it in there, but we mix it with shredded Parmesan cheese and mix that all up and everything, and then you got Parmesan cheese on the when it's done. We do that. So it's basically like your Alfredo, but without the Alfredo. That's pretty damn good too. That might be worth trying sometime too. My wife calls it broccolini. Again, I don't know if that's like the name of it when she looked it up or if we just made that up. But and we get the big bow tie pasta. It's really good. It's really good. We also do like a homemade like breaded chicken. Either we'll do it ourselves or we'll get like the breaded chicken strips and cut them up. And we'll do homemade like broccoli cheddar chicken bake, but we get the you have lemon pepper baked chicken, baked beans, and mashed potatoes and brown gravy. Yummy. So the other thing we'll do is like homemade like broccoli chicken cheddar rice bake. So we'll do like breaded chicken strips, cut them up. After I eat the place out, yeah. And then we actually get the broccoli cheddar rice, like the rice insides, and then we get actual broccoli, get in there, and then we do like shredded cheddar cheese and stuff like that. So good. And just bake it. My stepdaughter, she calls it poor people food. I'm like, whatever. You can call poor people food all you want. We're eating good. I used to make a version of that, you know, the chicken broccoli rice bake thing. But I would use like cream of chicken or cream of mushroom soup in a thing and basically make it almost like a casserole, but a thick casserole. You know what I mean? Not like a soupy one. And so good. So good. I could sit there and eat like the whole like what we did, like was it like a 16x9 pan or something like that or whatever. I could eat that whole damn thing. It's wild. What's up, Jax? Yes. Have a good night, Shays. I appreciate you hanging out. And I appreciate you willing to go over to YouTube. Thank you so much. You want green bean casserole? See, I can't do green bean casserole, and I'll tell you why. I had a traumatic experience with green bean casserole when I was a kid, and for some reason I just have never gotten over it. I don't know if I was like not feeling well one time, or if whoever made it wrong, or what, but I ate green bean casserole at Thanksgiving and just got so sick after eating it that now I can't even like smell it or look at it. What's going on, Farman? What's going over there on YouTube? Nothing? Sounds good. Just scrolling around. I think my vape juice is old. Cause it don't be tasting right. Fried pork chops, spinach and macaroni and corn. Mm-hmm. Now, if you do them just right, I'd be able to eat them. You know how I get around not being able to eat pork with having no teeth and everything, Blake? I know you can appreciate this. Some people outside of Missouri or St. Louis may not be able to, but Jackson, what's up? Take pork steaks, get yourself some pork steaks and put them in a crock pot and whatever kind of barbecue sauce you like, and just let them sit there and cook like all day. Put them on low, let them cook like all day long, and I promise you open that thing up, and what you do is you get either put it over like mashed potatoes or rice or something like that later on, and I promise you pull them pork steaks out of that crock pot and they will literally just melt in your mouth. So good. Nope on white bread that way? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, you could do that on... Yeah. You could do it that way, too. I'm telling you that... Don't knock it on trying it on mashed potatoes. I'm telling you, it's really good. You like it both ways? I got you. Pork sticks are so good. If you guys don't live in an area where they have pork steaks, you need to find a way to get some. They are so good. And they're not that expensive. It's like the cheap, like pork is like the cheapest meat you can get. Hot sauce in the crock pot with the barbecue. Ooh. What kind of hot sauce? I am on console. I'm playing on Texas right now there, Jackson. This is on PC. I wanted to try it out again here. I haven't tried playing on the PC in a little bit, and I wanted to give it a try, see if it could handle it. It's doing okay, but it's not the greatest. But this is a 4X map, that's why. What tractor? It's a 8R. It's a modded 8R. It is an 8400R is what it is. How do you get mods on Xbox? Just go to the downloadable content area whenever you're in the main menu, and that's I don't think you guys are getting to see as much of the lag as I see, Bob. Someone else's mods, you can't get like a third-party mod. Like if you wanted to get one from like a website and get it on the the console. There's no way to do it. That's why people play on PC, because there's a lot more mods that they can get on PC that you just simply can't do on console. Right. There is one mod that they came out with, which was that sprayer one. All sprayers have lime, which was kind of the script mod that ended up getting put over on console. I'm not sure how it got through, but it happened. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think you're not really seeing the effect of some of the lag that I'm actually getting. I don't think. And I think that's got to do with some of my settings in OBS. Why you might switch to FS22? Why is that? I mean, it's going to be the same concept, you know, if it's something that you... Right. I see it more than you guys see it. But I think it's got to do with certain settings I have in OBS, to where you won't see a bad lag like that, unless it's a bad lag. I did, Cameron. I did miss a spot. They get monsters every day? On console? What are you talking about? Yeah, there's no way you get script mods. Yeah, but you don't get script mods on console. There's no way that you get them. You literally can't do that. No, 22 probably has more mods available, but I mean, there's like over 4,000 something mods, I think, for console already. And there's more coming out every week. And more get turned into giants for testing and all that stuff. Never downloaded mods outside of the game. Yeah, I've done 3 times. That's it. But they were very, very trusted. Yeah. You know, technically, a lot of the mods that you see on PC could be made for console. Unless it's a script mod, because you can't really do that with console. But a lot of mods that people make for PC could be converted into console friendly. It's just a lot of the modders don't want to mess with doing it. There's like a couple extra steps. Plus, in order for it to get on console, I mean, Giants has to really, really like it and give you like strong approval on it. But from what I was told by somebody that has done modding, is that it's not a super difficult thing to get it to work on, to get a mod to work on console if it's and PC. Just people don't want to do it. They don't want to take time and do the extra steps. Yeah, we went on some big ass floaters on this sucker. I like this. I like this tractor. Right. Well, I think it's a lot harder to get name brand stuff on console. I think it's going to be a tough thing to do because of, you know, licensing issues and stuff like that. Which I never did understand why they can't have like a Ford F-150 on console. It has to be a Lizard F-100 or F-150. But they can have the Ford tractor. It's still Ford. There are some nice pickups, that's for sure. They do have some nice pickups. I don't usually go for the pickups or anything. I just usually stick with just tractors, or maybe occasionally I'll do a semi or something like that, but typically it's tractors. Thinking to go to PC if I want to get those pickups and stuff? Probably. More than likely. Be back in a few minutes. Gotta let your phone charge for a few. Sounds good. Well, you only played on Xbox? I got you. I was gonna say, yeah, be ready for a cost for sure. Someone named Shay Shay. What game is this? This is a Farming Simulator 25. Farm Sim 25. I'm playing on PC, but most of the time I'm on Xbox Series X. Just this map happens to be a 4X map, so I can't play it on the X or the X map. You don't own one? How do you not own an Xbox controller, but you played on Xbox? Or you used to play on Xbox? You can use a PS5 or 4 controller on PC too. You just gotta download an extra program, because it will read it like it's an Xbox. Magic, right? Oh, you don't? Okay. Okay, that's what you don't own. I thought you were trying to say that you don't own... I thought you were trying to say that you don't own an Xbox controller. I was like, how the hell you play on Xbox, but you don't have an Xbox controller? Are you doing, like, mouse and key? That's kind of wild. This might be... You play with this might, right? 2.4 for a PC? I think a lot of people are. I can't even afford to upgrade my PC because I can't afford the parts. And it could use an upgrade for sure. I had to steal my friend's PC. Well, don't be stealing it. That's not a good look. I'm just saying. Stealing is not a good look, man. Maybe offer to buy it from him. And then if he gives it to you, then it's a different story. He's addicted. Yeah. How do you get the lines? It's part of the steering assist, which is in the base game. You just hold down the button that you would normally hold to hire a worker, and it brings up the steer assist menu. You can set up your parameters and everything like that for you or the AI. If you decide to have AI do the field, it will follow the GPS layout for the field. And you just pull it up whenever you pull up to a field you're getting ready to get to work on, and you can adjust it all there. He doesn't even play FS25, but he's addicted to it. All right. Not a problem, Degar. Appreciate that follow, buddy. Thank you, thank you. No game, he only plays Fortnite and Roblox. Awesome. That's what my kids play a lot of. They play a lot of Roblox. And then they'll play Fortnite. My one son plays Rocket League. Shepard, this is a Lone Star Plains view, or Lone Star Plains. It's a 4X map. It's only on PC, that's why I'm playing on PC tonight. Not lucky. Sure. Lucky it is, I guess. It's lucky that I can play and stream from the PC at the same time right now. So, yes, you're right. It is lucky. Console doesn't have any 4X maps. I mean, they might. I might be right. No. Console can't handle a 4X map. They're too big. Console will not get 4X maps, no. Do I have a streaming camera? I do have a camera. It's on the horizontal side. I don't put it up on the vertical one. I don't put it up on the vertical one because I'm on TikTok as well. And how to use 4 ways on console or on console? I'm not sure. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Yeah, don't put the camera up because I vape. Oh, by the way, Jackson, on that. Oh, hazards. I don't know how to do that on console. I've never seen anybody be able to. I know you can do it on PC, but I don't know how to do it on console. I've also never seen anybody do it on console, so if it's 18 and 16, but this FS looks really good. It is really good. Shay. Giants likes PC more than console. Not necessarily. There's a lot more modders that are able to make mods and stuff for PC. It's not that difficult once you know what you're doing. You've been doing a lot of logging? Nice. I can't stand trying to do logging. Not without a farm stick or something. Because on controller, it's really finicky for me, and I just can't get the hang of it. And then I ain't even gonna try to do it on mouse and keyboard. Getting the modeling though, but I don't know. Yeah. What kind of modeling? Oh, get into modding. Okay, for FS. Okay. I got you. Be pretty cool, man, if you make some cool ones. If you do, see if you can find a John Deere harvester that you can make the capacity be like 50,000 liters. Since they don't love John Deere Giants apparently. Chicken and sauce done. Switch fries with fried potatoes. I'd eat that right now. Need to go to sleep. Good night. It's like 11:31. All right. Good night, Shay. Thanks for coming through, man. Have a case that holds 100,000 liters? Yeah. But I want me a John Deere that holds 50. I don't need 100,000 liter capacity. I just want like 50,000. Oops, I forgot to pick it up. Whoops. What's so funny? Shepherd. Pre-added chicken bite with the sauce on it already. Said it's really, really good. Heck yeah. Right, tried. Oh my lord. Sure have not, Jackson. I bet it is. You hate cooking, but everybody loves your cooking? Well, see? If you would just make stuff that doesn't taste as good, nobody will want you to cook no more. And then just save your good stuff when you're only making something for yourself. That's how you do that. Yeah. You cook for yourself? Nice, Jackson. I think a brie off on the 25th. Fresh out, you're gonna go get gator nuggets. It's an hour drive. Nice, dude. That'll be good. Your sister's good at making cookies. Nice. Place in... Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah, the place in Festus. Yeah, it's about 240 from you. stream lagged again for me, but I couldn't hear anything. I got you. Sandra with the follow. Appreciate that follow. Over there on TikTok. Alright, last little bit here. I'm actually getting ready to hop off here. I'm starting to get tired. I was going to try to roll these fields first, but I'm starting to doze off and shit. Make fried potatoes, put lemon pepper and soul food seasoning on it. That sounds gas, dude. I already ate dinner tonight, but that sounds really good. I was gonna try to roll these. I might try to roll them still. I'll probably try to roll them still. But after that, I'm hopping off. And then I will be... I'm gonna roll these 2 fields. I'm probably gonna hop off. But then I'll be on YouTube and TikTok from now on. No Twitch or Kick. There's literally no growth on either one of them. There's been... Shays was the only one that rolled through today. On Twitch. And then I had one guy make like a quick appearance on Kick, I think. Yeah, no kidding. He said, boo. I'm sorry, Bob. Would you rather me fall asleep playing? Is that what you want me to do? Because that's what'll be happening next. He said yes. Yes, fall asleep on stream, you puppet. Do what I say. You want to hear me snoring? No, you don't. I promise. Nah, I gotta make sure I can get up early enough so I can call about that job and everything, so. I really badly want to roll these fields. When I tell you I'm already like dozing off and shit. I'm not sure if you can tell because usually I start dozing off, I'm really delayed at catching a comment. I catch it, but not right away. Alright, let's roll it. It ain't gonna take us long. This is the invisible roller mod. So we got like 50 meter wide deal. You always wait for your wife? Yeah. Well, that's a W husband right there. I guess at least you get to see her. So that's the important thing. Check this out. We're about to invisible roll the shit out of this field. Here we go. I got you. W husband's there. Love this mod. Especially on a thorax map. 50 meter wide invisible roller. Nice. Who needs headlands when your piece of equipment is invisible? It's on there, I promise. You can't see that? It's clear. It's a clear roller. You want to see what it looks like for real? There. There it is. It's a roller in a box. It's a roller in a box. Oh, it disappeared. It's a roller in a box. It's a roller in a box. It's great. Whoa, what did it send me to? Okay. That's the wrong way. I don't know where it was sending me to. There we go. You motherfucker. We'll just back up. There. Last mashed potatoes cooking now. By the time you get off, it'll be eating time for a seat. Perfect timing. I got perfect timing then. I don't know where that GPS was taking me the first time. He's from southern area of my state. But he comes up to where I live all the time. Or up around where I live all the time. Tucker with the follow. Appreciate that follow, Tucker. Welcome in, welcome in. You're back. Welcome back, Ryer. Yo, I appreciate it, Briar. Appreciate it. It was on there before. I was on some 70s. Yep, I like me some Aerosmith as well. He's so my what? I did not check out that movie last night. I apologize, Blake. I pretty much just passed out. What are all the games that I play? Typically Farm Sim or Call of Duty is the only ones I play right now. Oh, Tucker, yes, this is Farm Sim 25. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. What do you mean, Jackson? How you so and then my Warzone. It's Warzone is what I play. I don't really play the multiplayer. Not a big fan of it. And if I play Warzone, I'm playing casuals. I haven't played Warzone in a little bit since last week, but so I have Wii. Oh. No. Start selling food from your apartment? You probably should, Blake. No, I don't have the Wii. I play Warzone Casuals. It's a mode on Warzone. I think this next Call of Duty that comes out, I probably won't. You can do it on Facebook. A lot of people do. Oh, sell your food? Yeah. Yes, it is on console. It's actually part of a planter mod. It's a Kinsey planter. I'll see if I can show it to you. It's part of a mod. It's a planter, seeder, whatever. But it's a Kinsey mod and it comes with it. It goes up to 50 meters wide. And it's invisible. And you could have crap all over in the field and it'll still roll under whatever's in the field. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'll see if I can pull up the mod for you here in a minute. See if I can pull it up here in a minute, Briar. I'll probably be able to pull it up, but I gotta make sure that you can actually see it, because that usually becomes the tough part. Oh. It is pretty nice, though. Yeah, I hate rolling, too. And the thing is, you can put this on the fastest tractor that you have, and it goes however fast the tractor is that you're pulling it. You can throw this on that, what is that tractor that came out that's like 200 miles an hour? You can throw it on that thing and just go to town. You have an invisible roller and an invisible plow? No, not an invisible plow. It just comes with the invisible roller. No, I get the plow mods that are actually subsoilers, so I don't have to use like the traditional plow in the in-game ones. Those are terrible. Is it already rolled while you're planting? You can set it up that way. If you get the planter and put a hitch on it, I see a lot of people put the they'll put the roller on the back end of the planter, so you could hook it up there and it'll roll as you plant. I just don't ever do it that way. All right, buddy. Have a good dinner. Yes, definitely hope for good news tomorrow for sure. All right. Let's see if I can show you the mod. Of course it's in the wrong spot. All right, hang on a second. So it is. So the mod that I use is this one right now. It's the 4905 multi-fruit planter. It comes with the so you have the multi-fruit planter. So this one would plant everything in the game, whatever map you're on. It doesn't matter. It'll even this one even plant like potatoes, sugar cane, everything like that. Um but it goes like 30 miles an hour. It really goes faster than that. It goes as fast as whatever tractor you got it hooked up to. Or no, this one goes 30 miles an hour. This one, so there it comes with this one. There's this 4905 one here, which basically is everything but at like whatever speed you want it to be at. And then there's another version, which is the one I'm using, which does all the regular crops, but it only goes 15 miles an hour. So it's a regular speed. It just doesn't plant like potatoes and all that stuff. So that mod comes with, I know you can't see the far right one. The one that I'm using you can't see, but it's basically this multi-fruit planter here, but it doesn't go 30 miles an hour or whatever. And it doesn't plant the potatoes. It just plants all the rest of the regular crops. Every crop but the root crops. But it comes with that invisible roller as well. And you can paint it. You can put brand on it, whatever branding you want on it. So if you like John Deere, you can make it John Deere. If you like Case, you can make it Case, whatever. And then what people will do is they'll put a hitch on it and hook up the roller on the backside of it, so it'll roll as you're planting. I've just never done it that way. The other thing that's cool about this is that you have unrealistic capacity amount of seed and fertilizer. You could go with here. Here. I'll just go through the one that I have. If I was gonna get one, so you guys really can't see it. All right, so it's a regular Kinsey planter, but you have an option to you can put a beacon light up, you can take it off, you can put whatever brand you want. So you want Case, you can put Case, it'll be on the tank. You can add the rear hitch. And if you add the rear hitch, that's where you can hook up that invisible roller on the back side there. Your capacity can be regular capacity, like whatever the in-game in. Couldn't you zoom out on TikTok when you stream it? I can't really. Not really. Mate, like I'm zoomed out already. So so you have your regular one, you can do seed only, you can do seed and fertilizer. You can do 150,000 liters of seed and 75,000 liters of fertilizer. Mine is set up, I do seed only. There's a seed only. Yeah, there's seed only unrealistic, which makes it hold 100,000 liters of seed. So, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with it, but yeah. So there you go. I mean, if you zoom out on TikTok, it'd be way little. Just saying. So, like, if I zoom, my FOV is also closer and everything, but yeah. Anyways, chat. We're going to call it there. I'm getting rather tired. So, but we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully with some good news about the job front. Crossing fingers still, praying for that. And yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, Bob. It'll happen. You can watch in landscape. You'll be able to watch in landscape on YouTube tomorrow. On TikTok right now, it's only vertical. You'll get on at night, at nighttime. See you, Peter, and good luck. Yeah. Thanks for harming me again, Alex. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. This was kind of the last test on Twitch and Kick. I mean, really, nothing happened. So we're done. We done with it. But we'll be on tomorrow. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate the gifts. Appreciate the follows. Yeah. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace. Peace.
Shadows stretch across the field. It is finally time to find some peace. Kill the lights, store